Have you ever stopped to ponder just how vital the English alphabets are, or why they are arranged the way they are? Imagine a world without alphabets, a world where communication only happens through symbols and signs. It's difficult to conjure, isn't it? Alphabets enable us to express thoughts, emotions, and information, making them an integral part of our lives. The English alphabets in particular play a significant role. They are the building blocks of the most widely spoken language in the world. They start with A and end with Z, 26 characters that can form an infinite number of words. Begin with A, the first letter of the alphabet. This letter often symbolizes the start or the beginning. It's also the most commonly used letter in the English language, appearing in about 8% of all English words. Next is B, a letter that often stands for second best or an alternative option. It's followed by C, a letter that's versatile in its pronunciation, sometimes sounding like a K and other times like an S. Moving on, we have D, the fourth letter of the English alphabet. It's one of the most frequently used letters in English texts. Then comes E, the most commonly used vowel in the English language. F is next, a letter that often symbolizes failure or a failing grade in the American grading system. It's followed by G, a letter that can sometimes be hard or soft in its pronunciation. The eighth letter is H. This letter often stands alone as a word such as our or honor. The ninth letter, I, is a word in itself, representing the self. Next we have J, the 10th letter. It's one of the least used letters in the English language. K follows, a letter that's silent when it's at the beginning of a word, like in knee or knife. The 12th letter is L. It often signifies love or loss. M is next, a letter that can often stand for million in business contexts. The 14th letter is N. It's one of the most frequently used letters in the English language. O follows, a letter that's often used to express surprise or realization. Next, we have P, the 16th letter. It often stands for page in written contexts. Q is next, a letter that's always followed by U in English words. R is the 18th letter. It often signifies a pirate's growl in popular culture. It's followed by S, one of the most frequently used letters in the English language. The 20th letter is T. It often stands for time. U follows, a letter that's often used to refer to the listener or reader in informal contexts. Next we have V, the 22nd letter. It often stands for verses in written contexts. W is next, a letter that's often used to signify the internet, as in WW. The 24th letter is X. It often signifies mystery or the unknown. U follows, a letter that's often used to ask a question. Finally, we have Z, the 26th and final letter. It often signifies the end or conclusion. The English alphabets, from A to Z, form the foundation of the language. They enable us to express, communicate, and understand. They make possible the creation of words, sentences, and texts. They allow stories to be told, knowledge to be shared, and ideas to be explored. They are more than just symbols on a page. They are the tools with which we shape our world.